What is up, everyone? What is up? Oh, did you have a question for me? Were you asking something?
Yeah. Do I look sexy like that?
What's up, everybody? How's it going? I got one of my friends over here for the weekend for July 4th. Yeah. This guy.
This guy.
The guy that has managed to get me banned off of TikTok lives more than anything else. He's not denying it either.
I'm not. I'm just debating. Because, you know, I mean, I could help you out with that again today.
No.
You sure?
No.
Come on. It'll be fun. I already have, like, a whole lineup of stuff.
No.
Hey, oh, here's one. Knock, knock.
What?
Chiefs fan.
So what's everyone going up on the... Well, I cannot speak. What's everyone up to this weekend? How's everyone's Independence Day weekends been for those of you in the States? What's better, Hack the Box or Try Hack Me for absolute beginners? I mean, 6 half a dozen the others, but which one is it? I always forget. Hold on. Yeah, Hack the Box is the one right now that doesn't seem to be in the little drama kerfuffle going on. Basically, Try Hack Me, they were apparently training on their users' data for their AI pen testing little company, even though our understanding was they were never going to really do that, so... It's a whole thing we're not going to unpack here. We've already kind of unpacked it a little bit before. Now, my buddy did also bring for me for the Gaming on Linux night. We get to try the Steam controller because it's the new one. He got it before I did because my reservation won't let me buy it till around September because scalpers suck.
No, it's because they know that you're friends with me.
Well, yeah.
They're like, oh, shit. Yeah, no, fuck that.
Yeah, why the hell do I hang out with you?
It's because I'm sexy.
Sure, if that makes you help yourself feel better.
It does. Every day. Now, I tell you what. It's not a replacement for a controller if you already have one. Mm-hmm. But if you don't, and you're looking for one, or you're sitting, especially back on the couch, and have you ever... Oh, wait.
My controller's from, like, the Xbox 360.
So the 360 controllers were nice. The problem was that acts more... So, yeah, you don't have to have it connected.
Yeah. Well, that too, because mine's a wired controller, and it's starting to get its age.
So, that puck can have...
Was that my lover? No.
It is. It is. Hi. How you doing, boo?
He's the one that causes people to jump off bridges in relationships in Minecraft.
In Minecraft. Don't forget. See, if it happens tonight, it was him. No, honestly, it's great. They sell it the way it's supposed. They didn't mess it up like they did the Steam Machine advertisement.
Yeah.
It's a good controller for sitting back on your couch. So, which monitors are hooked up to your desktop?
What?
The Linux box.
Oh, these three.
Okay. So, this is the one thing, because they're like, it's really good with Steam Big Picture mode. Mm-hmm. The only problem is when you do Big Picture mode...
It only works on one monitor,
exactly,
doesn't it?
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's like, well, because like, no, so like the two trackpads, you can actually use to like freaking type on a keyboard.
Yeah.
It is nice, man. Yeah, you could even use that. There was, oh, did you see the GitHub I sent you where it was, So
No, I haven't looked at the GitHub.
So there's one where you can actually drive the controller across your desk.
Mm-hmm.
With the WSAD keys. Because you can control the vibration motors. And people figured out how to use it to make it turn.
Unless you're thinking about fun times with a certain, partner, I don't really see the value in controlling the motors on this.
So, the other one was the one I sent you. The guy had the puck just like this.
Mm-hmm.
And it was sitting on the desk, and there's a camera above it. And it every now and then, like if he's not gaming and it sits for like a little while, it detects it. And it actually drives the controller over the puck, and then the puck automatically connects so it charges for next time.
Oh, yeah, that thing I did see.
Yeah. It's nice. It's
I like it better than the original Steam controller, which you also gave me.
Yes. So the original Steam controller was great. I really liked it.
I just like the dual thumbstick.
I like the
format.
dual thumbsticks there.
See, that
I didn't. The original controller was down here. The two big circles were up top. What's it?
Yeah. Okay.
Oh.
So you took my advice and you started a lab. Nice. Nice.
I thought somebody said that to you.
What?
You took their advice and started a lab.
No, this is them.
No.
Yeah. Hold on, I have to find where I put the Pikachu hat that you redeemed, because we cleaned the whole place.
Oh, right here.
Yeah. There we go.
Whee.
Really? Alright, so for tonight's gaming on Linux while we chill out is a game that Darko recommended, SolarPunk. I swear to God, I will bitch slap you with these.
Don't.
Just
Oh
do like
my
a
God.
headbanger's ball.
Listen, don't threaten me with a good time, okay?
Who's the other guys? So that's Darko Demon. If you're ever in my Discord and you ever look at like who's in the second in command on the server, it's this guy.
He says second in command.
Your official title is Penguin Asshole.
Listen, somebody's got to be the bottom.
Thought that's my boyfriend, but okay.
Hey, you know what? Listen. Ah!
Did you hook yourself on that?
Right in the nose, bro.
Yeah, I need to get that fixed. I'm gonna replace him. So the problem was when Barack was a puppy, he kept like slamming right in. So like it kept knocking the beads out, whereas now he just like walks in casually.
Well, yeah, because he learned.
Yeah. Well, and some got stuck on his fur. Made him look like he had like long wooden dreadlocks.
Why did you not send me pictures?
Because I was more concerned with my dog yelping.
Yeah, that's a photo moment.
See, thank you. I mean, I know he is probably he wasn't yelping out of pain. It was just like, what happened? You can take pictures on what happened, yelps.
Whatever. Ever tried to put the Create Aeronautics mod in Minecraft? I haven't really played Minecraft all that much. Like, I think I can probably say there's maybe a couple of days worth of Minecraft time with friends over the years.
I used to play the shit out of it, but
Yeah, well.
it
Alright.
ran its.
When are you getting a penguin hat? When somebody sends it to me.
Fine, I'll go get one.
Alright, so we're gonna see this game, SolarPunk. It's like apparently a survivor builder kind of game, but we'll see how it is. Do you recommend MacBook for IT industry? No, I actually do not. Shut up, Darko. This is my stream, not yours. No, but MacBook, I mean, they're used for sure, but you will run into a lot of limitations with a lot of IT software, because the reality is, the world is basically written, more or less, in the business world for Windows. With Mac as a secondary, And if there's like critical infrastructure behind it, you might find Linux or FreeBSD. Alright, let's see. First, let's make sure we got our settings in there. Alright. No, we don't want that. Okay, so. Alright, let's see. I don't know what to call it, so we'll just call it New World. I don't know what this game has in it or what to expect, so you good with building games? I used to do them a lot. Roller Coaster Tycoon was my addiction. We still have that. I just didn't want to play it because, as you know, like Roller Coaster Tycoon, it's long for each scenario. I'm looking at query HTTP method RFC. I have not. You can share that though. Just started a help desk analyst job. What would you say is the most common progression in this field? It's not really that there's like a common path per se, because in reality, there's going to be different paths based on your interest or what you just happen to have access to. So we gotta collect a berry bush. Or chop a tree. Okay. So we chop that tree down. Oh, okay. So you get, looks like some resources from that. What game? This is SolarPunk, and we're playing on Pop! OS Linux. Okay. Mine a stone with the pickaxe. Oh, so you basically... Oh, so I don't have that yet. So I have to craft it, I guess. There we go. Oh. I see, you get durability and everything. Cybersecurity or cloud. Software dev here. Software dev, think about the switch to InfoSec. How could I tell if I like it before I'm diving in? So you can look at like things like roadmap.sh. That's the word roadmap.sierra hotel. And hold on, how do I equip this? I think I have to drag it down here and put that over there. Okay. There we go. But yeah, you can go to roadmap.sh and basically see what the different topics are that you're going to be dealing with in the field and just kind of see if you like them. If you go in the Discord as well, we have, what do you call it? We have the guide that will let you do dozens of different home labs in a virtual machine as well, so you have no, cost on hardware or anything if your laptop or desktop at least has some spare RAM that you can at least throw a virtual machine on. Have you tried Pop! OS 2404? I have, but I'm waiting for 2604. What was your experience with games reverse engineering? Don't really do it. Not much money to be made in it, and my interests are in other things. Okay. So we need... Okay, so how do we do this? Wait, we quick craft menu. So we have to craft a stick. Then we go and craft them hoes. Okay. So I have a feeling it's going to be in the bag. Yep. And then we're probably going to have to place it. Alright, let's see. Where do we want to place this buddy? I see. I have like a hunger meter in the bottom left. I have to be mindful of. You can't see it off screen on TikTok, but it's there. Alright, let's see. I don't know why I'm collecting leaves, but okay. Plant and water a berry bush. So that's an alder sapling. Wait, is there something I have to do with this? Oh, yeah. So I'm definitely gonna need to make... Oh... Okay. Are you developing or what? No, I'm just playing a game while we hang out. It's, Sundays are gaming on Linux nights. Okay, so what do I need? I need an axe. This axe, I think, has lost almost all of its durability. Yep. So, let's see. We can craft another one. Curious how they come upon that it's stone and wood, but okay. You think hardware and admin is only safe jobs from AI? No. There's a lot of things that still go around AI security. Like right now at work, I'm working on how we can secure AI usage in the company, not just around like what AI they're able to access, but if they try to use like prompt injections or malicious commands, or if they're putting in sensitive data. So there's a lot that's, in many ways, AI is actually increasing the number of potential jobs out there in cybersecurity, but the catch-22 is those are not entry-level jobs. So it's still a rock and a hard place of you really have to work super hard to be able to break into the field, but once you do, then it's easier. It feels like to me that, yeah. Oh, we got honey bread? But yeah, it feels like to me that, it's just a giant catch-22 when it comes to these things. At least get rid of those. And then... I gotta make a watering can. Stuck in help desk? If you haven't already, you're going to want to, what's the word? Upskill. Sorry, my brain is fried. I didn't get as much sleep last night. My dogs were a pain in the ass. But if you try upskilling, and then the honest truth is, and this is a problem I see a lot of people run into, they want to get a promotion where they work at, but they don't understand that most often, in order for you to advance in your career, pretty often you're going to have to actually find that job for yourself. Okay, I kind of figured that was what we're going to have to do with the water. I probably should have moved the stuff closer to the water. Oh, it's right here. We'll at least keep those there. And then, what is it? How do you demolish this? Ah, You have to switch tools. So this kind of reminds me a little bit of Valheim, which I actually did like that game when I was playing it. Alright, so... now that we are closer to the water... because I have a feeling we're going to need that resource quite a bit. You've got cotton seeds and berry seeds. Okay. Must be placed in farmland. Wait, how do you make... so where the hell is farmland then? Oh, I have a feeling I have to use that hoe. Yes, Darko, giggle like a little child.
My job. It's what you pay me for.
I don't pay you, though.
I know, I do it for the love of the game.
What's up, everyone? Seeing a lot of layoffs for everything but senior positions due to AI. Here's the thing. I think a lot of people need to put in the context that most of the layoffs are coming from big companies. And most of the jobs in IT are actually not in the big companies. They're on Main Street. So yes, you might see like Amazon and see like, oh, Amazon's laying off like this many 10,000 of people. You understand that there's a lot more than that in the overall IT and cybersecurity field. And big businesses like enterprises like Amazon, Microsoft, all those major corporations, they go through restructurings all the time. And that's why I tell people, don't judge all these AI layoffs because some big-ass company did it. Judge it by what actually is happening in the field. And I can tell you that Main Street's a little bit different than what's going on over in Wall Street. Alright, craft and read the survival guide. So, I'm feeling like there's a survival guide I have to make here. Yes. Okay. Build and place a research table. So, we need to get cloth. We got a research table. Craft and place a rain collector. At least this game is far less buggy than the last game we played. Alright, let's see. So... let's put that there. Put that there. Okay. No. So what's the survival do? Oh, do I have to, like, place it? Oh, you have to actually place this somewhere? Okay. I wish they had told me that before. Okay. Craft and place a rain collector. So... rain collection. Oh, I see. So this helps you unlock more things. So we'll want a chest. Definitely want a bed. Okay, so we unlocked all those. So now, if I go over here to... Yeah, I have to build them. So now I gotta go get wood, sticks, and stones. What distro do you recommend for offensive security other than Kali? I use and recommend Parrot OS. Have I tried Arch Linux? I've tried it many years ago in the past, but it's a lot of work to maintain. What the hell happened? Oh. Something else grabbed my browser, and for some reason the game lost focus. Is Xeon chip good for server? It can be. If you're just doing home labbing stuff and you're just tinkering, don't worry too much about, like, Xeon versus, you know, Core series, things like that. The reason being is the main thing with the Xeon, I mean, there's a little bit more to it, but it's ECC memory support, and... while that is a good thing, I definitely recommend having in servers. If you're home labbing, it's a nice to have, not a need to have. The game is SolarPunk. You know what's funny is, like, I see in the comment section, in the chat, you know, people use the term LARP. And then I'm kind of looking at, you have to look at it from my perspective. So, I've been in the field so long, we didn't even use the term LARP. We just called them all script kiddies. So I was talking to some of my friends about this, and we kind of like side-eye people that go around calling people LARPers, because we're like, it feels like to us, ironically, you're LARPing because we all just called them script kiddies as a blanket term. I don't know, that's just been my own interesting take on it. Alright, so... what did we need to do? We needed to craft and place a rain collector. So... we still need sticks. Oh, right. We craft sticks. Which I find is so weird. Because wouldn't you get sticks from trees and then turn the sticks into the wood? I just feel like that would be backwards. Okay, so we built a few items here. So why don't we first... because we're gonna need a fire. Oh, we need sticks. Ironic. Or not. Okay, so... let's put a chest over here. And we'll put a rain collector right there. Okay, so now we need to build a bed. "15 years in IT and cybersecurity uses Pop OS. Nobody gives a shit what distribution you use at the end of the day, as long as it works for you. Do I make fun of Arch users? Yeah, but there's kind of a running joke in the Linux community that they're even in on the joke about. Alright, so... oh. What the... oh, does it only work when I'm nearby? Huh. I don't know. Weird. Okay, anyway. We need to build... Do you recommend Kali to beginners? No. Kali's best if you're just, like, you know, need to use specific tools that are prepackaged, but in most cases, you're probably better off just picking the distribution you like and then installing the tools that you actually need to use. I'm telling your client that their camera system was bad. But I don't know what the issue is unless you have an SOP on how customer communications are handled. The game, this is SolarPunk. I should have set that properly in the, what you call it? Oh. So, whacking that gives you leaves. Okay, so... Ah! Got stuck. Yeah, I kind of just clicked through because I wanted to play the game, and normally I set schedule 1 so that way I can, For some reason, TikTok doesn't go nearly as derp on me about, need stick to burn. Okay. But yeah, it feels like whenever I've set up schedule 1, I'm not getting, bothered nearly as much as I did from, all the TikTok auto mod stuff before. Okay, so we need to get cloth, and we need cotton for that. Good. Okay, that satisfies the water needs. And then... Whee! Okay, we've got cotton. What is this? Huh. Just looks like it's laid out in a weird way. So I wonder if these maps are just, like, generated for... They're probably generated each time. These are some big-ass rocks. There we go. Oh. I thought that was going to take a lot longer due to the size, but I guess not. Are Zero Trust networks the future? Zero Trust networks have been a thing for years. The thing, though, is the term itself, Zero Trust, is kind of buzzwordy in itself, unless you know how to architect it. I have a video where we're going to be talking about VPN versus SASE. But, yeah. I guess we can till this land over here. There we go. Ah, one more for this cotton. All right. And then 8. And do we have anything else? So we got sand. Might need to eat a snack. Thoughts on Gen 2? Yeah, if you want to compile everything all day long, I mean, it's alright, but I mean, there's not really much advantage to using Gen 2 unless, you know, you're specifically building from source. Okay, so we need a bed. And we have to go find some cotton. And I'm just watering a little cotton over here. And the little raspberry bush. That probably needs some water too. I wish they told you like how much, like if it's like overfilled or any, overwatered or anything. Did they get the R fixed from the malware? I think they did resolve that issue, but there's still the root issue of we still have to make sure there are software maintainers that are responsible for the different projects. Otherwise, yeah, these kind of things can happen. Wondering if you could help me. I'm new to Arch Linux. With Arch, you're gonna need to go to the Arch Wiki for that kind of stuff. Alright. Oh, I see. The darker areas mean, I guess, that it actually has water in there. Okay. Looks like a pretty chill game. Yeah, this is a pretty chill game. I feel like Arch Linux is beginner friendly. No, you're... No. No. That's bait. Okay. So, now... we need to go find us some cotton. Because we need to make cloth. We have some growing... but maybe we can find some else. Nope. Yeah, it's SolarPunk. You have that dog in you. Oh, what's this rock over here? Oh, iron. That's definitely going to come in handy. Yeah, I should probably craft another axe. Okay. Okay, so this is an iron ore vein. I don't know how much iron we'll get out of this, but... Are you gaming on NVIDIA? Yeah, I'm gaming on NVIDIA. And here's the thing, the, you know, story that, you know, oh, NVIDIA doesn't do well on Linux, that's, for the most part, really not been true for a few years. What really shocks me is the irony in this situation of you have people that are, you know, wanting to use Linux, and a lot of these people are a lot of the tech enthusiasts that want to use the latest and greatest, but don't look up the news for the latest and greatest to see the news that the information they're running off of, that NVIDIA is, you know, not a smooth experience or that. It's pretty much changed. I mean, you install Pop OS, for example, and some other ones, it'll actually let you change the port or the profiles and even work on laptops so you can switch between them. Oh, damn it. Did I make a hoe? Yeah, I made a hoe on accident. Alright, let's put these guys in there, because I won't need them. The pickaxe is good there. And then we can store the iron ore. And the leaves, and the sand. And the more sand. Okay. How do you play video games on Linux? You install Steam, but you don't have the anti-cheating problems? I don't play games that have kernel-level anti-cheat. Doesn't matter if it's on Windows or Linux. It's software that has way too much privileges. And I have dozens of games in my Steam library that play just fine. Like, I just bought this afternoon and it works fine. Literally just downloaded it and hit play. Okay, we got another stone there. And those are my tech stack. In what regard? Because I have quite a few things around here. We could spend a long time listing off everything I have between the radio home lab and in that ham shack and a bunch of other things. Use ThinkPads. I've used them historically. Nowadays I go more for System 76 and Tuxedo for my personal stuff, but I still recommend ThinkPads all the time to people that want to buy laptops. And I think also when people are talking about, like, you can't play games with anti-cheat on Linux, you can play games with anti-cheat. You just can't play ones with kernel-level anti-cheat. Okay, so I think I have plenty of stone. Huh. Lots of little loose stones I guess we can pick up along the way. But we're trying to find... We're trying to locate some cotton. Although I have a feeling it may come down to I'm gonna have to grow my stuff. Huh. Not really much of an area to explore. Alright. Okay, so we just planted cotton. Now we can at least go in. Okay, so we need one cloth. Oh, must be placed under a roof. So I'm taking that I need a shelter area now. Do I have to build a beehive? Alright. Alright, so we gotta let that run so I can get some beeswax. No, this is not Minecraft. This is SolarPunk. Programmer building website? No. What to study if you want to become cybersecurity or a technical program? So I personally went through the route of what we call a managed service provider, which is basically a company that other companies hire to be their entire IT team or augment or offset what they have. Gets you a wide amount of exposure to various different topics, but you can get very easily burned out from that side of it because it's pretty demanding. But with that being said, yeah, once you learn the concepts, then I recommend that you look into home labbing and tinker and look at a bunch of different concepts and how you can build on those ideas. That's basically how I did it, which was I would ask myself the question of there's this technology or concept. How can I set it up to better understand how that technology works, usually relying on an open source equivalent, and then, you know, be able to translate that into knowledge that I can use. Have you ever played Outer Wilds? I have not. Alright, let's see. So those are clay rocks, those are iron rocks. So we'll get the beeswax. So the question I have is, how the hell do I... How the hell do I build a roof covering? I guess we have to look at this guy. Building. Yep, stairs, the foundation height can be adjusted. So I think, if I'm not mistaken... Oh, you can have airships in this? Okay. Yeah, I need to get the beeswax, and I have a feeling that's what's going to unlock the next tier for me. Oh, wait, no. Oh, I'm a schmuck. Let me see. Oh, okay. You can adjust the foundation that way. So... Okay, so I'm gonna need to build that a little bit higher. Okay, so that's how we use the build hammer then. Good to know. Let me clear this little path out. Okay. Is cybersecurity done mostly remotely? I mean, yes and no. It depends on what part of cybersecurity, because cybersecurity also does entail physical security. So... yeah, like, I'm hybrid, and most jobs are moving more towards a hybrid model as well. Okay, so... let's... Alright. So we're starting to build our little house, I guess. The game is SolarPunk. I still haven't figured out why they call it that, but... replant some trees. I do like that they have that touch of you can at least do that. Alright, so we got the berries. And alright. Oh, the cotton's starting to pop up. So I think we can start at least. How do you, like, feed it more fire? Or did they not do that yet? I don't know. Alright, so let's see what else we're gonna need. Okay, cool. So we've got that. Now let's plant the seeds back. And we'll just water the little garden over here. Cool. No, Papa, gotta be honest, CPU schedules are awesome. D is iffy, though. Well, yeah, it's still new. I mean, the one thing we have to consider is most of the other desktop environments have been around for quite a few years already, so they've actually been able to mature. Whereas this is a whole new thing from the ground up. Are you actively working in cybersecurity? If yes, on what position? I am a cybersecurity engineer, a senior cybersecurity engineer, mostly doing endpoint and CI/CD stuff right now. Okay, I see. Now we're getting to where we can do smelting and stuff. Oh, now we can make a map. Alright, so... we'll craft that. And what else do we need? Let me see, what else do we have? Okay, so we're gonna have to plant the saplings. No, wait, we got iron ore over here, so we can do that. Okay. Wait, where's the... ah, here it is. The furnace. Okay, so we have a stick in there. Okay. Does it not let you, like, place it on top of each other? Like that? Okay. So that's gonna be smelting iron ore for a bit. Oh, the fuel is beeswax. Oh. Okay, so let's get some saplings planted. We are playing SolarPunk. Incident as a possible pet project for portfolio. I mean, you still at least have to understand the MITRE attack framework. The way that I've actually showcased it in my resume is, so if you look at my GitHub, for example, the pfSense, no, the not the pfSense sim stack, the Docker sim stack. I have that feeding data into Wuzza, and then I can show them not only do I understand MITRE, but I can plot things in a sim to it. Alright. And let's plant these trees again. I gotta get in the habit of putting the trees out. Is it possible to get access to a PC camera by just an email? By just an email? I mean, theoretically, it is possible. But that would be requiring some pretty sophisticated stuff. Because it's not just as simple as you're going to send an email and then, boom, Bob's your uncle. You would have to have something that actually can slip through the email system and would be able to install something. I mean, there is no-click execution malware, stuff like that. And there would have to be something that can actually get down to the system level to grab the camera. Can it be done? Yes. I mean, there's been stories of things like that, and people blackmailed for things they've been using on their cameras. Plus, you know, Shodan is a huge resource, of course, as we know, for compromised or exposed cameras. Just turned into a paperweight due to my Wi-Fi card not being able to be usable on the Arch. Is it... I mean, I haven't had issues with most Wi-Fi cards. Really... Wait, where's the build hammer? Yeah, did I get... Oh, we need sticks. How the hell did I lose my build hammer? Oh well. I messed up the order of some of the orientation of these. It's not a big deal. Let's see. Okay, let's see. Oh, you know? I don't have glass. Oh. Now I know what the sand is for. Okay, so... we're gonna take that one over there. And we're gonna make a bunch of glass. But we also need to put sticks in. The hell was that? Oh, projector just fell.
Projector just fell on me. Set me up for failure.
Yeah, this is SolarPunk. Did you make this with I didn't make this game. Why do people think that I made this game? Like, I have to say this, guys. I have a whole video coming out about, like, how we have the AI detection fallacy. The fact that you just jump to the conclusion that, like, I made the video game instead of playing a video game is a little bit more... you know, says a little bit more about you than it does me. Alright, let's see. Okay, so we do have... okay, so we do need to get some sticks. Alright, so... we'll put those in there. And then we have some glass. Put the iron ore there. And we got leaves. We got stone. Okay. So now we need to go get more wood. Any Linux distro recommendations for older Macs? I remember there were, the older Macs that are Intel-based, it's more just the extra steps you have to do to get them installed. Whereas the M-series specific ones, those ones, you will have to use something like Asahi Linux. Making it a game is an incredible feat. Oh yeah, absolutely. Okay, so... oh. We need an axe. No, we got hose. We got plenty of hose, but we don't have an axe. Oh, what the hell? I was like, I heard something. There's a chicken. Okay, so the animal basics. Okay, so we needed some sticks so that we could make an axe. And we'll put one of these axes over there. Also work with machines just living. There we go. And let's put another sapling there. Okay, so we're at least... Am I taking questions? I don't know. Is that your question? I'm kidding. Yeah. Alright, and... Okay. At least pour some water on the rest of these while I'm over here. And then get those. Okay, got another one. Might need to build some more beehives. What is this? Used to get water for your water can. Oh, okay. That's not really gonna help us. Okay. Got another beehive over there. And now... let's put a couple of windows here. And then we'll have a door with a window here. Okay, so now... what is it? V... R. Oh, so it's R. And then... okay. See if we can make a two-story house at least. Now, this is SolarPunk for those that are asking what the game name is. Should really put like a text there. What's up, Cybergolem? Okay. This is a fun little chill game, at least for a Sunday. Especially because I was still kind of tired from earlier, so I didn't feel like going into, like, Gears of War or anything. Because I did buy the, Gears of War, what is it, Reloaded? Does it have mods? Don't know. I literally bought the game this afternoon. It's called SolarPunk. It's, it kind of reminds me a little bit of, like, Valheim. Okay, so... and... I just wanted to get an idea of their mechanics. Okay. And... okay, I see. So we can... okay, I need to get more glass. Cool. Okay, so that burned through that. And... I'm guessing we can probably at least burn some more. Alright. They need like an automated watering system. I wonder if you get that later on. Oh, and I noticed they randomly drop sticks as well and stones. Probably getting nighttime, you'll be attacked by zombies. No, actually, we've already gone through nighttime. Doesn't seem like they have any kind of like enemy so far, except you're just kind of fighting against the elements. But I'm not, if I'm not mistaken, this is still, I think, a game that may kind of be in development. Alright, so let's craft a couple of axes. Yeah, that should do it. Okay. Yeah, this is Linux. I heard that IT professionals over 35 will be laid off to make way for younger people. No, that's bullshit. Because here's the thing. All of your senior knowledge is in those older people. Do you understand the problem there? Alright, let me see. Okay, we can definitely hold some water in there. And do I have any more sand? Oh, yes I do. So, plop that in. That should be plenty of sticks for a while. We're gonna move you there, and you there. Every time, like, one of the browsers sends a notification and the game loses focus, it, like, pauses the game. Okay. Yay, all the trees that I cut down earlier and planted now are regrowing. Alright. Take my Sec Plus tomorrow, and I'm nervous. I'm sure you're gonna do fine. If you understand your basic concepts, that's most of it. The performance-based questions may trip you up, and watch for the wording on certain things. And remember, they want you to give the answer based on the CompTIA way. So, what you may think is right may not necessarily be what they want as the answer. Okay, so got plenty of wood there. Gonna need to get some water soon. You know what I should do? I should build another rain collector. Okay. We'll put one right by the house. Actually, you know what? Back that up. Move it right there. And then... let's put that there. Have I played Cyberpunk? Yes, I have. I still need to finish it up. I tend to get ADHD and not finish a lot of games. Oh, that's neat. You ever tried Arch? Years ago I did, and it frustrated me because, well, I ran into quite a few issues, and I just didn't care for spending so much time fixing my setup as I did, you know, using it. Okay, so now we've got beeswax there. All right. Let's get a window in there so we can bring in some light. And a wall. You know what? We'll do 2 windows there. Ah! Okay. So now... okay, I see. Now I need to figure out how to do the roof. Oh. Hold on. Do I need to... oh. Okay, so those must snap on to the outside. Okay. Maybe? I don't know. Alright, let's get the roof. Okay. And now we have that side, and now we gotta go get more wood. Any tips for cybersecurity students? Yeah, home lab, tinker, study more than just what's in the classroom. The biggest fallacy I see for cybersecurity students is they mistakenly believe that everything they'll need to know is only in the classrooms. That's not really the case, unfortunately. The classroom's going to teach you the concepts. And this is a field where you're going to have to continuously learn new things. Okay, so we're gonna put that there and that there. This is SolarPunk. Oh yeah, be prepared for a lot of rejections, definitely. Just in general, the field is kind of weird. The market, not the field, it's the market. Alright, and we're gonna put that sapling there. Cool. Alright. So, let's plant some more trees. I do like the fact that at least in this game you have the ability to plant your trees. Alright, let's see. So... okay, so we need to eat berries. Alright. So we need to research the new tier. Okay. Airship docks. Oh, so we're gonna get airships. Storage shelf, so I need... Alright, and then we shall craft that. Okay, so I wonder if this works exactly like I think it's going to. Here, we'll put it under the stairs. And then... Cool. Excellent. Now, let's go back and get some more wood. You need some help? What do you need help with? Have you ever built your own SaaS for extra income? Technically, yeah, for some of my clients. Kind of, sort of. That was many years ago. Oh, and the game is, SolarPunk. It's kind of annoying how once you use the axe up, it doesn't at least bring another axe around. I just think that would make sense, but... Alright, and another. Cool. So I run Linux Mint when I turned on, for example, Geometry Dash. I got black screen, I tried everything, yet it failed. Well, what I would probably do is I would launch the game from the command line, okay? Have it dump everything out into a log. So basically you execute the command and then you pipe it out into a text file. And then you trace that log to where the errors start. There could be a missing dependency for the setups that they need, or it's really hard to say for sure without, you know, being there. Like for the example with Pragmata, when I was having issues getting that to work, it came down to, well, I had issues with the actual NVIDIA driver. There was a known glitch with, what was it, I think I was using the 590 driver at the time. Okay, cool. Alright, we should have plenty of wood now. Okay, so roof, 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 roof. And hooray! That's done. And then we can put this here. Cool. So the tutorial's officially completed, I guess. Okay. So, next on the agenda, I guess, is the airship dock. we need to research some cloth, or make some cloth. Which reminds me... God damn it. I need to water all these. Any tips on how to get started with cybersecurity? Well, first you start with IT. And then you learn a lot of the base concepts and fundamentals from there. Because cybersecurity builds upon the base fundamental lessons that you'll have for IT and technologies and everything. Alright, so... we need to put that there and that there. So 7 raspberry cotton. Okay. Now, let's see what we need to build. So the dock needs a bunch of iron and a bunch of cloth. Okay, so... we need to start smelting that stuff. And putting some fuel in there. Yeah. Retrieve resources out of the water. Magnetic fishing water. Rod. Ugh. Magnetic fishing water. Okay, so what am I needing here? I need 1 thing of cloth. Okay, so we're gonna move this bottle over here. Okay, so we're gonna put that there. And we'll put the leaves there. So, magnetic fishing rod. Oh, so it caught a leaf. Although it's magnetic, I don't know why. Okay, so it's just catching leaves. I'll have to play with that some more. Okay, so... needed to use that for the water. Very effective for fueling furnaces. Oh! So, if we get 2 pieces of cloth, and we take this over here. Okay, so we need to get copper ore to get to the next stage. What was I trying to make? Oh, yeah. Wait, where was it? Cloth. Okay, so we're gonna need the wax briquettes over there. Alright. This is SolarPunk. For the person that was asking it. Okay, I need to get the animal basics. I need to get more beehives made, too. Okay, so... if I make 2 of these, I just need to get... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. And then, okay, cool. That should up my production a little bit. Okay, we got plants, so now I need to find copper, but I think we're going to need to focus on the airship. So we're going to need to get iron, and cloths, but the iron's the most important. Okay. Rigged hack RF plus amp on P25 controller. Oh, yeah. What's up in Morocco? My dad's actually going to be in Morocco soon himself to go visit some of my family. I actually asked him to get me written in the family book so I can look at the process to maybe claim my passport from over there. Alright, let's see. Do I not have enough stone? I'm pretty sure I had stone. Oh, did I use all the stone? Okay, so that's a hoe. And that's a leaf. That goes there. Okay. It's 47 degrees in here. So it's very hot. Oh yeah. I only went to Morocco when it was the fall. So, yeah. So I do like that they have this system at least so that you can, you know, when you run out of resources like I have, they have sticks and stones for you to pick up. Alright. So now, I still need to get some stone. And there we go. Okay, so let's get a bunch of stone over here. Yeah, it's got some similarities to Minecraft for sure. so the iron mine definitely wears the pickaxe out faster. Okay, getting iron ore. This is going to take a second. I don't know if this mine will just keep going, or if I can actually exhaust the mine. This is, like I was saying, it's SolarPunk. It's definitely got some similarities to Minecraft, though I haven't come across any enemies yet. Doesn't mean there aren't any, just that I haven't seen any.
It's the SolarPunk thing.
Alright, so... now we got a bunch of bars. Let's throw in the fuel. I'm curious. Ah. Oh, so I have to boil this. So how do I... rain collector, well, survival guide, furnace. So how would I... Alright, let's see. Inventory. All. From thunderstorms, fully grown plants can be damaged by a thunderstorm if they're not sheltered from the direction the wind is coming from. Okay. Only rainwater. Some food such as also satisfy. Okay. We haven't collected rainwater for a while, though. Okay, yeah, it does help with the, thirst just a little bit. Okay, so now we got more than enough. Okay, so let's move the briquette over there. And... okay, so now we need a cloth, just one. I should probably build a sign, too. There we go. Okay. So now we gotta find our components for our little airship over here. Feels like these are actually draining, using water faster than they were before. There we go. You can manage through security. How many screens do I have in total? I have 5. 3 on the Linux box, 2 on the Windows box. Okay, so we've got that burning through. Used to create bricks in the furnace. Oh, we can make bricks with that. Okay. Don't need it quite yet. I can probably use that as burnable material. Okay. Alright, so let's stash the glass in here. Come from sysadmin and networks background, you know, classic AD. Do you think you can manage through security? Yeah, you can do that. There'll be a bit of a learning curve for some of the different stuff that you're definitely going to be doing, but as long as you have the basic knowledge in IT, that's the bigger hurdle that a lot of people come across. Really? Really, Barack? These 3D printers you have behind the curtain. Yeah. I've used them. They, definitely need to get some maintenance done, but they're still good. They're still usable. Okay. Okay. We got another sapling. And another one. Okay, come on. Got this. All right. And we got a stick. Okay, so now we got a bunch of wood over here. And drop the leaf over there. I don't know what the leaves are really good for. I just picked up the leaf again. Okay, let's keep these guys watered. Okay, so now we need a map marker. Alright, let's see. I have a feeling we're gonna have to set up multiple stations. Well, this is kind of different than, what was the, Factorio Satisfactory? I forgot which one it was. Okay. We have that. And then I guess I will be throwing some clay in. Okay, so we basically have this little area here. Now I want to start going over into some deeper areas. So, oh, those are iron rocks. Huh. There's a little smoke signal up there. Oh, that has railing? Oh, okay. Didn't know we could do that. God damn it. Okay, now... Haha! Okay. Let's see if we can do that again. Sweet. What resources we got here? Oh, okay, so these are the components that I need to make the new airship. That makes sense. And then those are clay for bricks. That looks like Age of Empire with POV, especially with the marker. Yeah, it is, basically, SolarPunk is kind of like this interesting mix of what I'm seeing of, like, Minecraft and Valheim and some own unique takes on things. This is Pop OS. Okay, so now that we have that, we need 3 cloth. Alright, so 7 and then 6. There we go. Alright. So now we need 3 cloth. And we built an airship. Okay. So... my airship, okay, so let's see how this operates. Shift is descend, steer. Lower light, regular docking is possible, E. Okay. Okay, so we're basically flying right now. Oh, God. Oh, I see. How the hell do I get down? Oh, I'm just floating, basically. Wait, is it space is going up or shift down? I can't figure out how to control this little guy. Oh, I see. I have to tilt it down. Almost floated all the way up. Okay, come on. Okay. That's making a lot more sense. Okay. I'll have to give that a try in another second. All right. And gotta pour more water in. All right. So now we just need to... Okay, we got the build hammer. We've got that. Oh, okay. I'm gonna need a crafting table. Okay, so we got another pickaxe, and then we need regular axes. Okay. We've got that. Oh wait, the glass is in the house. Right. Okay. Okay, so we've got that. Rain collector. You know what? I'll just take this one. Okay. Oh. There's a little gauge on the side to show when the honey's ready. Did not realize that. Okay, let's see what's over here. Oh, what do we have here? Oh! A sprinkler set. But I would need 4 watermelons. Okay. Almost fell off. Okay, so that I don't have any cobalt. Okay. Yeah, so I can definitely see how this is a little bit more of a game you'll want to use a controller with when flying the real airship. Alright, come on. Where can I dock you? Do I have to build more of these platforms? I think I have to build the dock. Alright, let's see if I can get up. So I do need to get those watermelons. Watermelon! So it looks like we're on a system of just floating islands. Okay, so I'm gonna have to build additional docks, I am guessing. Come on. Oh, your Twitch is broken. Yeah, Twitch can be a little bit twitchy at times. Oh, okay. I kinda figured this was able to be used as fuel. It just burns really fast, I think. Yeah, okay, so every one of those equals another unit it burns through. So at least I can use leaves. That's a good thing, at least. Alright, come on. I just want to get rid of these leaves over here. I like how Mozilla Firefox is trying to add AI stuff, but you can remove it. Yeah, that's why I've been using Florp. It's a fork of Firefox without a bunch of the crap they're trying to do. Okay. So... Okay, those are glass structures. And those are brick. So, but we haven't researched those yet. Okay. Oh, I know what I needed to do. Doi. We need to see about, how do I build another air dock? Okay, so I'm gonna need a bunch of iron. So instead of going to... Yep, I knew it. Those are iron. Those will be the easy pickings. Let's see... Was it all clay up here? No, there was some iron. Okay. Ah, there's a raspberry. This is SolarPunk. It's a little survival game. Kind of reminds me a little bit of Valheim and, Minecraft. Okay, so... let's see what's up here. Okay, so I gotta be careful about sprinting. Because I'm getting dangerously low on thirst. But I can top off with the raspberries at least. Probably shouldn't have sprinted like that. Oh. We are full. It was freezing out. Look at game you can play drunk. All right, now... Okay, so we're gonna need that hoe. And we're gonna place that. Okay, that can go there. And then... what else did we need? Oh, that can go on top of there. And let's get the clay in there so that we can free it up. All right. We need to get the hoe. So we can add this section just a little bit. And then we're gonna put raspberries there and there. Okay. And now we water them. All right. Let's get this all watered. And there we go. Oh, we got a maple sapling? How do we get maple? Okay, so now we got iron ore, which means... okay, that goes there. Okay, so we have one extra axe. Okay. So we need to get copper, but we don't have any copper. Just waiting for that to burn down. And then... okay, so we've got the wax bricks there. And then the regular clay bricks there. Cool. Oh yeah, that burns way faster. I mean, way slower. Yeah, because this is given like a 300 and some odd number. Yeah, that'll be good for a while. Alright, so... we need... cloth... and iron. And water that guy. And then we're just gonna water the rest of them. Again, I wish it would tell you just how much water was actually... Okay, so... I wonder, can I eat beeswax? Nope. Alright, so we've got a bunch of this. The hard part is figuring out where to get the water. You know what? I'm curious. If I can boil the water in the carafe. I'm just gonna look up something quick. How do I boil water? Fill it with water. Place it inside your furnace with fuel. Ah! Yeah, so we're gonna let that go for a second while the iron is finishing up. Okay. We actually have to go to the iron ore deposits here, because I'm going to need some more iron ore. Alrighty. Yeah, the iron ore here definitely wears down the pickaxe a lot faster. Okay, so let's get the carafe. Because I'm curious if that actually ends up... Okay, let's make 2 carafes. Ah, there we are. That's exactly what I thought it was going to do. Okay. That makes a lot more sense. So now we just need to build a few more to boil things. Although what I probably should do is build another furnace. Okay. That's clay, that's a stick, that's stone. And where was I? Oh yeah, furnace. Okay, so now we've got that. And we've got that. Cool, now we've solved the thirst problem. Okay. And we're gonna move into the iron over there. And a pickaxe. Okay, so now where was the consumable? Oh, wax briquette. Finally caught alive at the right time. Yeah, still got a little bit of time left on the Gaming on Linux night. How's your night going? Okay. So let's plop those in there. And that in there. These should last a while. Cool. Oh, now you got the rainwater collector. So we do have at least water left over. That's good. And then the dock. Okay, so we've got that. We've got some berries. I need to have them come in. Cool. Not bad. Just tinkering with your new Pi 4. Nice. Yeah, tomorrow we're gonna be working on the U console that I've got. Because it definitely has some upgrades I have to finish putting in. Need to get some stone just in case. Okay, cool. I want to have them all pop up at the same time if possible. So I'll wait a little more. But this is definitely a different concept than like Minecraft and stuff. Just enough. Okay. Okay, so they're almost there. So we don't have a lot of wood, so I definitely need to work on that. Well, that's nice. I got 2 saplings from 1 tree. Pick up my cyberdeck project. Yeah, cyberdecks are kind of interesting. I don't know where they just came out of all of a sudden, where it's like, oh, everyone's like building a cyberdeck. Let's see. I can put that there. I just missed the rain collection. Oh well. We're almost there. Waiting for that little guy there. And about to get another honey. Beeswax. This is, SolarPunk. It's like a build survival game with, its own little interesting twists. Alright, so... Alright, now... And... let's at least get that there. And... Cool. Oh, come on! Grow faster! There we go. Really? Is it gonna be these two more popping up any second now? Guess I'll keep them watered at least. So we can not stunt the growth. There we go. Alright, so... now we've got that. Okay, so... cool. Now that we've got that... Alright, let's get over here. Let's see. F. Double tap is reverse. Docking. Oh, I didn't know that there was a light I could toggle. Okay, let's see. Can explore this island over here. There's gotta be one that has a dock or something. Ah. Out of bounds. Okay, so I see. Our only choice is this guy. Oh! Okay. So you can dock. Oh, and here's the copper. Ooh. We got watermelon. So let's see, if I put another station over here, just curious. Okay, so now... Oh, you can dock it midair. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, okay. We have to upgrade the airship, not necessarily, Okay, that makes sense. Next week is going to be terrible. The business is using something F5 coded. Oof. Yeah. That can be a headache for some people. Okay, come on. Okay, we are... I want to keep going until I run out of space. Okay, come on. Getting plenty of stone. Okay, so... Oh, I didn't build another one. Okay, I got quite a few. What's up, VTuber? How's it going? Alright, we brought along just enough wood and everything for all of this. Cool. I wonder if you can get, like, upgraded, like, pickaxes and stuff. Middle of some creative writing that very quickly took a dark turn as it takes place from the 20s through 40s. Ah! Say less. Yeah, I gotta work on editing a bunch of my content. I recorded, about a dozen or so videos, yesterday, so now I just gotta go through and edit all of them. So that'll take me some time, so hopefully there'll be some content out, and then the next thing I need to do is record the presentation I gave IRL, for YouTube. Isn't that what Just F is for? Yes and no. I still have to, like, make the, images and take pictures and do a lot of the other stuff in there that he can't do, because, like, he doesn't have access to all the hardware that I, you know, am gonna use to take pictures and do all that. He takes care of the clipping. We've been splitting a lot of the work on the clipping and stuff, but I'm gonna be, probably have him take over more and more of it. What game is this? This is SolarPunk. This may be the last pickaxe we will make on this island, and then we'll hop back to the other island. this is the last one. We'll finish this pickaxe over here. All right. Okay. Oh, I'm out of space. That's why. Okay. Oh, shit. All right, there we go. There we go. Okay. Can't do an aircraft upgrade. Alright, let's get down and dirty with our hoe. What's up, Carson? How's it going? We're just playing SolarPunk for our gaming on Linux night. It's a fun little chill game. Alright, now... Okay, I'm trying to get the automated sprinkler system that we saw at the other island. That's the next goal. Because now we're at the point where... yeah. We are playing SolarPunk. All right. All right, so we're gonna make a bunch of that. And then... alright, so we're gonna need to put that there. And then... we can put those in there. Actually, you know what? We're gonna put... that there. And... that stone goes there. That wood goes there. Alright, let's see. Alright, so we'll put 2 pickaxes in there. We'll put a hoe over there. And then... And then let's toss the leaves away, because I don't need them. All right. All right. And now... Yep. Cool. Oh, so now we can get tools with more durability. Okay, so we can upgrade things. Alright, so... I need iron. We need wheat. So how do I get wheat? Alright, let's see. Nope. Oh, so I'm wondering if I need to... No. Okay. It's not letting me upgrade the aircraft yet. Which means... Okay, so I need to get wheat. How do I get wheat? Let's see, we've got that there. Got that there. Okay, we can get glass materials built. Cool. All right. Now... Cool. Alright, so that copper is there. So 7, fill, put that in. Sweet. Okay, so that water's almost done. But we need to get wheat. Oh, come on. I don't know. Do I read TikTok comments? I don't know. You tell me based on that. Okay. You're really interested in cybersecurity? Cool. Are you already working in IT, or is that where you're trying to just end up in? Alright, let's see. So, we need a bunch of cloth. Okay, cool. And then... story is complicated, kind of complicated. Pretty sure most people's is. Okay, there we go. I want to get that automated watering system already. You grew up in third world countries. Oh, well. I mean, everyone's path is slightly different. Ain't no shame with that. What was I looking for? Okay, I'm still waiting for the watermelons over here. They're almost there. Tony just came to the US with no high school, but still passionate to do cybersecurity. Well, a couple of my friends actually, well, one of them particularly, he's a pen tester of several years. Doesn't even have a high school degree. So it can be done. It's not the easiest path, I will be honest. But it is an option for many. You're very welcome, Forrest. Okay, come on. I'm just keeping these topped off. Hardest part of being a pen tester, finding stable work. Yeah, and the one problem I run into is a lot of the people that want to be pen testers, just want to go straight into it, but don't understand the amount of work you have to put in before a lot of people even take you seriously. Because a lot of people think, oh, I'll just get my OSCP and then I'll be good to go. And it's like, no, it's not that simple. Okay, so we've got that. Let me see. Okay, cool. So... Cool. Alright, we've got that. Okay, we've got plenty of copper now. Come on. I just need another watermelon so I can get that sprinkler system. You send an email to talk through your difficulties navigating the job market. Discord or Matrix would probably be the easiest. Check the links in bio for my Discord server for my community. So it looks like we basically only got a limit of 5 of each plant, if I'm not mistaken. There we go, the watermelons are coming in. Yeah, ChatGPT and told me to do GED, then college and university and let National Guard pay for it. I mean, that is an option. I'm waiting for all 5 to pop in. Got 2 more. Should be any second. Well, there we go. I'll pour this out. All right. Cool. Now, we can go into the dock. And we can go up to this little guy over here that we saw. Do you feel that your head cold at home sometimes? What do you mean? Okay, we don't have cobalt. But... 6x cotton for 1 blueprint. Ah. Maybe because of baldness doesn't feel cold sometimes? No. IT opportunities in the USA are much more abundant. One of mine visited a month ago and was amazed how much easier it is to find work. Yeah. You definitely have a lot more opportunity in the job market in the USA. Okay, let's see. And then, okay. So... Alright. And then 7... Hold on. How do I... Okay, insert fuel. Oh. And I wonder if this is what I'm gonna need to do. Oh. Oh, okay, I see. So we're gonna have to tether it. There we go. Alright. So I think we're starting to get the hang of this. Although I am going to need to get some more of these. Okay, we're gonna need some more cotton. One X sprinkler. Cool. 12 minutes of power over there. Should I start learning Python first or go straight to learning Linux? You can do both at the same time. Alright. Don't know why you run Pop! OS with all the other popular distros. Well, because I've used it for a few years and I like their QA process on the stuff that they do. And I've just been pretty happy with Pop! OS 2204 at least. Okay. Alrighty. So... and then 8. I'm gonna need to get some more generators and stuff, so that way we can get this to automatically just water itself. Any benefit to gaming on Linux or just novelty? Yeah, I don't have to deal with the Windows bloat, and some people have even said with lower end hardware like the Steam Deck, you actually can get better performance on Linux than you will the Windows side. Even people that had the Asus ROG Ally X were saying the same thing. Wait, where are we? There we go. Oop. Didn't mean to throw that. Okay, so we can boil the water at least. So raspberries are more filling than a watermelon? Interesting. Okay, we need to get the cotton growing. That's not Schedule 1. It's, SolarPunk. The reason why I use Schedule 1 often is because, well, TikTok's auto-moderation is kind of stupid, and I found that if I have it as Schedule 1, I don't get bothered nearly as much. Okay, so we need to get wheat. Okay, so the cotton's almost there. Alright, where am I? Okay, so that's the glass. That's the axe. Okay. That was not what I was looking for. Cool. I'm using Pop! OS Linux. Oh, got a stick. Okay, we're almost there. Just waiting on that one in the center. There we go. Alright, now we can go back up. Is having a 4-year customer service experience help in cybersecurity? No, not so much in cybersecurity, but when you're working on getting your basic, you're looking at getting into IT, customer service experience can often help. Alrighty. Distro would you recommend for a beginner? Pop! OS is a nice one. You can get on, what do you call it? Debian, Ubuntu, those seem to work pretty well for new people. Zorin, Linux Mint. Oh, we're gonna need more. Solar panel generates energy when there's a sun, weather station, and switch. Upcoming trades. 10 watermelon, 32 copper, 5 silicon. Do you need to learn Python in a developer way? Not necessarily, you just need to know the fundamentals of Python and stuff. This is, SolarPunk. Overshot that a little bit. There we go. Alright, build a can. SolarPunk. That's the game. And... Alright. We're gonna need to get 20 more of the... So we need 15 more beeswax. Okay, so how... So if I've got a dock there... So we basically have all these islands to visit. Okay, so hold up. No, we need to go into... Can you play this game on an old laptop? I believe so. Okay, so we need to get more wood. Okay, so we got 3 carafes of water. We got that. I think we've, like, replanted a whole bunch of this, forest. Yeah, we got a whole bunch of birch over here. Now, I'm curious why they have different trees. There we go. So I will definitely note that the upgrade definitely made a difference in terms of how long these tools last. All right. And because it's an island, I guess. Oh, do you... They asked for 70 in ASVAB if you want to work in IT, cybersecurity, operations, and military. Really? I didn't know that. Many years ago, I wanted to go for the Marines. So I actually, did go down that path. Unfortunately, because of my asthma, they didn't approve me, even though I was performing just fine. But it is what it is. Alright, let's see. Yay, we're collecting rainwater. Okay, so we're gonna make a bunch more. Six, okay. So we're gonna make a bunch more beehives over here. Alright, and then... There we go. So now there should be a crap ton. Alright. Let's finish up this next few things, and then... Okay, so those are gonna have to take a second to harvest. And our reserve rainwater collectors are working fine. This is SolarPunk. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 of those. Have you been a gamer since I was little? I guess you could say that. But that's back when I was growing up on a regular Game Boy and stuff like that. They're trying to set up their first media server. What's your question?
She said they might have left. They might have left. Out there in the lobby with
What the hell? Oh, it jumped off my live into somebody else's. God damn it, TikTok. Cool. What OS do I use? Pop OS Linux. Should be on the screen. Okay. So... There we go. Is it true before 2014 all website and internet used HTTP? Not all. SSL TLS has been around for a while. But prior to the Let's Encrypt Foundation actually open sourcing the ability for us to use TLS certificates for free, then yeah, a lot of the websites back then were, because we had to pay for our SSL TLS certificates, and they were not cheap. Come on. Cloud security or GRC in terms of learning without too much math. Here's the thing, if you're in GRC, in most cases, you're just doing policies and stuff. You're not getting too deep into the technical aspects of it. Not to say that you can't learn a lot there, but just keep that in mind. Cloud security will actually be technical, whereas GRC, in many cases, is not. Now, you may be running, like, vuln management and stuff like that, potentially, but... Okay, so we're going to... You know, service now bought out a fossil archive used by millions of researchers and closing it down in a few days. I hope someone, hope someone was able to back it up. I can't remember which one it is, but yeah. There we go. Can I do SOC after getting IT experience? You potentially can. Just remember, though, a lot of the getting your job things come down to you, how well you sell yourself in your interviews, and stuff like that. Alright. But, with all of that being said, it's getting a little late, and I do have to, you know, work in the morning. So, thank you all for joining me. If you haven't already, make sure to follow me on all of my socials. The links are in my bio and down in the chat as well. And if you're on Twitch, stick around for the raid. I will be back on tomorrow. We only do our Gaming on Linux streams on Sundays, so yeah, I'll be back on tomorrow. We got some upgrades to do on this little U console over here, so we'll finally get the second Wi-Fi card in there, as well as the NVMe upgrade, so that'll be something we'll do tomorrow. But make sure, if you haven't already, follow me on all the platforms and join the Discord, join the Matrix server. We have a great community, but I'm on Blue Sky, Mastodon, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, pretty much everywhere. The links are in bio for everything. But love you all. Stay safe. Happy hacking. And stick around for the raid, but I will see you tomorrow.